Hello, friends. Checking in on the project on a Monday, December 22nd, and the market cap's just under 250,000 at 249,000, up almost 4% from yesterday. On low volume, that floor is looking nice, right around 250,000. And I think this chart looks incredible when you zoom out. And this is the type of chart you want to bid, where it looks like the floor is in, holding strong, and has that great history, the buildup of the mind share that we still have with the monkey community. The community is still active, so I think we're in a good spot to accumulate. And that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit to start is learning how to shift gears depending on the season. And we're definitely not just with monkey, but overall with crypto in a kind of a holding pattern, a little bit of a bear market or the signs of it, pulling back a little bit, stalling out a little bit. But with all the bullish news, the long-term news, I think we're in good shape moving forward. And I especially feel that way about Monkey with the incredible community and the great prices right now. So if you shift your mindset instead of thinking, oh, I got to be in every single coin that's running, because you're going to chase the runners and there's less of them. So you have to switch your mindset and start accumulating. And so it's definitely accumulation season for Monkey, and it has been for a couple months here. So hopefully, if you're a believer and you still need to build up your bag, you've had the time to do so and you're doing it. And for me, periodic buys are the way to build up the bag, because when you think you're buying the dip, as we know, it can dip again. And spreading those buys out when you're in accumulation zone and doing it periodically makes it a lot easier. You're not buying on emotion. You're not saying, oh, I feel like it's going to start going up now, and then you buy and full port at a spot and then it pulls back a little bit. That stuff can happen. So to me, the best thing that works for me is periodic buys, set amounts, and just build up your bag that way. And if you look at here, I'm doing this daily DCA. I've been doing it for almost 50 days. You can see it was at around 800,000 and it's pulled back down to 247,000. And just buying each day has the average buy price at around 400,000. So from 247 up to 400,000, that's like nothing, right? We'll be back to break even in no time. And as we stay around this 250 mark and I keep the buys up, this bag is going to get bigger and bigger. So now it's almost at 4 million. And this is a great way to do it. And I know Soldier Bryce is also doing it here. And he's down under 500,000 for his average cost basis. And I don't even know if he's doing this in a brand new wallet like I was. So I mean, my average buy price is nowhere near as low as Soldier Bryce's here. If this is for a big portion of his monkey bag, mine here is just for this DCA that I started 47 days ago. My other bag has a much higher average buy price. So to me, this is the way to do it, right? If at 800,000 I had put a big chunk of it in, then it kept on going down, I wouldn't have time to buy all this here. The average buy price would be closer to 800,000 now, but because of these periodic buys, it's down at around 403,000. And to me, this is the way to go during this accumulation season. And the big thing for me is if you can avoid it, don't sell your conviction bags like Monkey, because if you know it's going to run and you believe in it, then you want to be holding so you don't get monkey line when we start our run. And so if possible, and you need the money, sell other stuff. Obviously, everyone's situation is different, but that's just the way I look at it. Is I don't want to lose out by being temporarily monkey lined by selling my conviction coin in monkey. And if you want to trade with other money and rotate back into monkey with any profits that you make or your other conviction coins. All right, looking back at the rest of the news today, um, not Elon Musk says meme coin season is coming. It's inevitable. I agree. I think we're going to have a strong meme coin season at some point, and I think Monkey's right there. We just need that spark, and we're going to run. And I think we're going to be one of the big runners during meme coin season. Everybody wants that pure PVE animal runner, and folks are calling for it. and I think monkey's in great position for that. Mirage says a lot of meme coins will teleport to pre-it's over prices very quickly as soon as the market proves that it is not, in fact, over. I think it's just a matter of time before people see, hey, the market's not done and we are going to run. And I think monkey is one of those that's going to teleport back up to the millions very quickly. Rodney says meme coins will never die. I agree. Folks sometimes say meme coins are dead. They're never going to die. And strong coins like monkey, especially, will survive. DXR says if your first thought when you look at current prices isn't, wow, this is lining up to be a great buying opportunity, I'm afraid you may not make it. See the potential where others think it's the end. That's what I feel about monkey. It looks like such a great opportunity to me. Looks like an opportunity to me, and I know other people might not think that. And this is the way you make it is you see that potential, like DXR says, and then that's when you buy. Kazi says the more time the markets are dead, the more time you have to accumulate. As soon as one green candle spawns, those bottom entries will make you feel nothing but regret. DCAing into your position will help with emotions also. Should I drop a guide on how to build long-term positions with DCA? Let me know. I would love to read that guide. For me, I'm just buying the same amount every single day, but I like this line here. DCAing into your position will help with emotions also. If you say, I like monkey, I like this coin, and you say, I'm going to buy a certain amount every single day, and you buy it no matter what, you're not guessing on the price, you're not emotionally buying, you're not saying, okay, this is the bottom, I'm going all in, or anything like that. You're just, every day you wake up, it's part of your routine, you buy, you already know you can afford it, and you're in good shape. So it's worked well for me. There hasn't been any emotional buying or selling of monkey. I'm just adding to my position as I know it's a conviction play. It's the bag I'm working the hardest, and it's the community that I trust the most to help work my bags. Speaking of conviction, Whale Insider talks about Murad here. It says Murad's meme coin investment portfolio drops to 15 million, down from a record high of 67 million. And this is his tracked Docs wallet. I don't know if he owns more elsewhere. I would imagine so, but who knows? But anyway, people might say, oh, he round tripped from 67 million going all the way down. But I mean, look at the chart for his um, portfolio. That's a bullish looking chart. I don't think that thing can go down to zero. And look, it was showing almost zero in 2024, middle of 2024. So I mean, it's still a great portfolio, and I honestly think it comes back. I honestly think it comes back. All right, Mirage says all is going according to plan, and I would agree with Mirage when it comes to Monkey. Is I think obviously the plan that we all wanted was to go up forever, like this here, but bottoming out here, but still keeping the strong community in place. That's also one alternative plan that a lot of these billion-dollar runners go through is that bottoming out, the cleaning out of the holders. And I honestly think if we had kept on pushing here, that we couldn't make it to the hundreds of millions, let alone the billions, just because of the holders that were in here. We all know some of them. They weren't long-term holders, and they took profits. They may have even taken profits here, and that's the type of holder that will hold you back when you get up to the higher multi-million market caps. We need diamond-handed holders, which we have now. So I think this is actually a good thing, and this is the path that a lot of meme coins go. We're not dead. We're still alive. We're chilling. We're working our bags, and at such a low market cap, I think it's a great buy for folks to get in. And when those folks come in, they're the diamond-handed holders, and that just makes it better overall, so we can hit that escape velocity. Andrew says the meme coin game is rigged. Was started as an industry where retail turned nothing into something, has turned into a space where only the KOLs win. As long as the people keep funding the cabal flywheel, the trenches will stay broken. It's time to rotate into real memes, real cults, creating multi-cycle meme assets. Rose, it's time to send something to the billions. Great post by Andrew. Every time I see something like this, I think about Monkey, how Monkey could definitely be the one just because of the community, the funny animal meme, and the fact that we've been around 6 months plus. The community on X is growing. And to me, this is a perfect setup to run to the billions. And because of that, I'm accumulating. And I'm accumulating obviously so I have a huge bag when we run, but also so that I can hold on to it and not sell it the the first time I see a green candle. I think having that mindset is going to help us push to the billions. Is having that buy and hold mindset. If we just have a few of the community members owning, like, 20 of us own 1%, that's 20% locked up. We all say we're going to lock in, and that's huge for the floor. And when we start pushing, keeping that sustained run going. Dawn says every great cycle feels broken at the lows. This one's no different. The reset is done. The foundation is set. 2026 is where conviction turns into life-changing upside. I totally agree with him there on the overall market. And I think you can apply this specifically to Monkey. The reset is done. The foundation is set. And 2026 is when we bring in those life-changing gains. On the grander scale, Watcher Guru says just in 4 trillion JP Morgan is considering offering crypto trading for institutional clients. Crypto's going mainstream. Money's going to start flowing into crypto. And some of the legislative stuff that Trump is doing and his administration is going to help usher that in. Remember, we got 3 years left still with Trump extremely bullish about our meme coin bags. Don says the chart rewards patience, not emotion. Again, going back to the DCAing, takes the emotion out. You're buying, you're adding. The month is over. It wasn't too difficult. You weren't emotional about it, and you built up your bag. So to me, that that's the reward, and that's how you get it, is through this daily or periodic buys. Drallio here had a good post. This is the way I feel about Monkey. I didn't come this far to sell for 3x. I'm here for the I need a lawyer gains. The IRS thinks it's fraud gains. The buy them all, evict everyone, turn it into dog coin museum gains. Alt season or die. This is a great post. I'll say a monkey coin museum. But other than that, this is a great post. I'm not in monkey for a 3x or even a 10x. I'm in it for 100x, 1000x. And I think we can get there if we hold our bags and stay strong as a community, shill, get the monkey memes and everything in front of the right people. I think it just takes one influencer or someone who is a good bag worker along comes back. Some kind of spark is all we need. And I think we're in such great shape because of the great community. Thanks, everyone. I will see you tomorrow.